पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear worshipable devotees, thank you so much for joining on this most wonderful occasion. Today is Sri Ram Navami, the holy appearance day of Lord Sri Ramachandra. There is hardly anyone in this assembly, or in fact, the entire India, who has not heard the word Ram. Actually, in US also, it's such a coincidence that there's a car which says Ram or Ram, they say. So knowingly, unknowingly, everyone is chanting the names of Lord Ram, right? Whether they call it Ram, or even some scriptures say that even if someone says Haram, they get the credit of chanting Lord Ram. This is the beauty of Lord's merciful nature. So today is a very holy, auspicious day. So we thought instead of reading the regular Chaitanya Charitamrit, which we are reading, we will try to discuss something from the glorious life of Lord Sri Ramachandra. And I'm very grateful to all of you for taking out your most valuable time to celebrate Ram Navami on this Zoom. And what could be a better way to celebrate than to remember the wonderful qualities of Lord Ram, the wonderful, like how he is an ideal king, an ideal brother, an ideal husband, an ideal son in every aspect, right? He's the Maryada Purushottam. He is the one, like, pole star for everyone in every aspect. So before we get into the so we'll not be covering the entire Ramayana because it is impossible and impractical to cover in such a short time with all the details, but we'll try our best to cover as much as we can mm, in this limited time. And the theme will be to cover more some of the pastimes of Lord Ram and his journey, Ram Ayana, the journey of Lord Ram or the pastimes of Lord Ram. Andrew Prabhu is also joined. Haribol, thank you for joining.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Happy Ram Navami.
Haribol, Haribol Baldev Prabhu, thank you for joining. So we'll not be covering like in sequence the pastimes because it is, beyond a 1 hour discussion, but we'll take some key lessons, some key stories, and some key lessons from the journey of Lord Ram and from the pastimes of Lord Ram. Jai Shri Ram. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen as well so we can start by some auspicious prayers. नास्ति गंगा समं तीर्थं नास्ति मातृ समो गुरु नास्ति विष्णु समो देवो नास्ति रामायणात् परम्. So what it basically says that there is no tirtha like Ganga, there is no guru better than the mother, there is no better God than the Supreme Lord Vishnu is the God of all gods. And the Ramayana is the Param. It is top, very holy, topmost scripture. Then there's another beautiful, glories. Bharjanam bhavabijanam arjanam sukha sampadam tarjanam yamadutanam rama rameti garjanam. Bharjanam bhavabijanam. It destructs the cause of rebirth. Bhavasagar mein the seed of repeated birth and death is destroyed. Arjanam Sukhasambhavam, Sukhasampadam. One will get happiness, wealth, spiritual wealth. Arjanam Yamadutana, one's Yamadutas or the messengers of death will not be able to bother the person who is loudly roaring, Garjanam, Rama, Rama, iti Ram. Ram, Jai Shri Ram. One who is chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, that person will not be inflicted with all these things. Another beautiful few verses about Lord Ram. Shri Ram Ram Raghunandan Ram Ram Shri Ram Ram Bharatagraj Ram Ram Shri Ram Ram Ranakarkash Ram Ram Shri Ram Ram Sharanam Bhav Ram Ram Shri Ramachandra Charanam Manasa Smarami Shri Ramachandra Charanam Vachasa Grinami Shri Ramachandra Charanam Shirasa Namami Shri Ramachandra Charanam Sharanam Prapadye. So, chanting the glories of Lord Ram and offering prayers to the Guru Parampara. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girimatkripatamahamam vande Shri Guru Dinatharinam Om Agyantimirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. So thank you again for joining. So deepest gratitude to all of you and happy Ram Navami to all of you. So we'll begin some of the pastimes and the stories from the life of Lord Rama. Number one, and the bhakti, the ABCD, the bhakti journey, the life's journey begins with A. You know, that when the child goes to school, he's taught A for apple. That's the first thing. And similarly, in the journey of Krishna consciousness, the thing which is and the most important is Sangha. We see that in the life of Lord Ram. Uh, this Lord Ram's mother Kekai, all the mothers treated Lord Ram as their child, not just Kaushalya. They loved Lord Ram more than their own child. So Kekai also loved Bharat more than Kekai also loved Lord Ram more than the Bharat. And when Lord Ram came after marrying Mother Sita, everyone gave some gifts to the new couple. And Kekai also gave the Kanak Bhavan, the golden palace which Dashrath Maharaj had given to her. So much she loved Lord Ram. But because of the evil influence of Mantra, because of she was poisoning her ears, when the news came that Lord Ram is going to be coronated, then Mantra reached out to Kekai and said, well, and gave this news. So Kekai was so happy she gave her pearl necklace to Mantra. Oh, thank you for bringing this wonderful news. But since Mantra had this evil idea, this evil agenda, she did not let, she poisoned the ears and heart of Kekai. And after hearing to the evil suggestions made by Kekai that if you don't take action now, then you'll become the maid servant. You'll not be the mother of the king, but you'll become, Kaushalya is going to treat you like a servant. So better you go and ask for two boons. And we all know that she took the two boons and sent Lord Ram to forest and asked Bharat to be made the king. So that's amongst the Ramayana has millions and millions of lessons and millions of pastimes, but a few which I recently heard and are coming to my mind. We'll try to see how much we can cover. So the power of association, Kekai had so much love towards Ram, but because of the evil influence, bad association can transform the best to the worst. But the good association, again, from the story of Lord Ram, we know this Daku, Ratnakar, turned into Valmiki Muni. He was so evil that he could not even chant the word Ram. Hmm. He couldn't even chant the word Ram, and when Narada Muni came and kind of showed him what the consequences will be for killing innocent animals and people and looting, and then he asked, "Is your family?" Narada Muni said, "Well, sorry." Raghuratnakar said, "I'm doing it for my families." Narada Muni said, "Well, go and ask if your family is going to share the burden." And he did ask, and the family said, "Well, it's your duty. You are the husband, you are the father, you're supposed to provide. We're not going to share." And then he accepted Narada Muni as his guru, and Narada Muni told him to chant. The great sage Narada knows how to even bring out the, the best in the worst, how to transform a dacoit to a great rishi who wrote Valmiki Ramayana. Hmm. So Mara, 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 Mara. So from Mara, Mara, it became to Ram. From from totally material consciousness, mode of ignorance, killing others, looting others, he became a great, great Param Rishi. This is the most important lesson. The number two, which I would like to cover, is the power of counsel. Mm. So we see both examples here. That great souls, whether it was Dashrath Maharaj, when he was about to coronate Maharaj, Lord Ram, his son, as the king, mm, he consulted, right? Lord Ram also consulted his army, like when Vibhishana was coming, right? What shall we do with Vibhishana? Shall we kill him? Shall we bind him? Shall we do this? Shall we that? So great people, great devotees, sincere seekers are always humble. No, not that, oh, I know what is right, I know what's best, and I'm going to do that. That's Ravana mentality. Hmm. So great souls work after discussing from the spiritual superiors. Fools work as per their own whims and fantasies. Hmm. They think, I know better, I don't need guidance. Whatever I'm going to do or think is going to be the best anyways, because it's about me. Typical Duryodhana mentality, typical Ravana mentality in this case. But here we see the great devotees like Dashrath Maharaj, Lord Ram himself, Jambavant, or anywhere we see that they work under the guidance. The great king, the Raj Rishis, they work under the guidance of the the rishis, hmm, who know better. It is said even in if you are the best, if you think you are the smartest in the room, then probably you are in the wrong room, hmm, right? Because that means we don't have humility to understand or appreciate the good in others. And all we see is impurities. Why? Because the world is a reflection of our own consciousness. Hmm. So power of counsel, very, very important, very, very important. And we see Ravana was blind to good counsel. Why? Because he was puffed up. The other day we were talking with the kids about the feedback. So when someone who is blind to good counsel will not be able to see good advice coming, because one thinks, no, I know better, and no one can correct me. I am beyond correction. That's Ravana. The ego does not allow us to hear, right, Ansh? Can you give an example? Who gave advice to Ravana? Hmm.
Vibhishan, but Ravana didn't listen.
Yeah, Vibhishan gave good advice. His brother, who was on the side of Dharma, gave good advice. But the ego does not allow one to listen to good advice. Hmm. His own wife, what was her name? Mandodari, right? She gave good advice. Even this brother, Kumbhakarna, gave advice. Even Maricha gave good advice. Everyone gave advice, but Vinash Kale Viprit Buddhi, one who is bound to destruction will not hear anyone. They think I am the best, and whatever I am going to do is going to be the best. Even if they hear, their ears, one ear to the other ear, gone. They may not be willing to really take it to the heart, because pride, pride blocks. I don't externally saying good words. Oh, I am your servant. Oh, I fall at your lotus feet. Externally saying flashy words, but not meaning it. Ravana does not, Ramayana does not teach us that. So, pride binds us from hearing good advice of our spiritual superiors, gurus, etc. So, we see classic contrast here, because if Ravana would have heard the advice, he would have avoided the ruination of himself and all his army and his Lanka, everything. And all he would taken shelter of Lord Ram. Then Lord Ram would have, it would have been absolutely, Lord Ram would have easily forgiven him, but he did not want to. Number 3, don't be attached to position. We see this from both Lord Ram and Bharat. Hmm. Lord Ram was sent to forest, that 14 years. It is said that when there is this news, when Kekai asked uh, Lord Ram, told that, oh, Mother Kekai, why you wasted your boon? You could have just told me. Hmm. Why you made this matter so big? Hmm. You're like my mother. If you would have told me, I would have just gone. It's fine, right? Lord Ram was never attached to the position. He was attached to serving. Hmm. And was Bharat attached to the position? Not at all. Bharat was misunderstood. Bharat was criticized. Hmm. Bharat, so many people said so many things. Even the guru said, the mother said, maybe you plotted this all behind the scene. But Bharat went back to try to bring Lord Ram. Lord Ram, there was a huge discussion. Then finally, Lord Ram, gave the Charan Paduka. And Bharat didn't take the throne. Bharat was living in Nandigram. He said, the Charan Padukas are ruling the kingdom. I am just their servant, attached to the service, not to the position. Materialistic people want to get the position, will go do hook and crook and fight and create big, big things, false rationale, accusations, complaints, like the Duryodhana tried to kill Pandavas. The innocent Pandavas, the Dharma Pandavas tried to poison, tried to disrobe Draupadi. And externally, and showing as if they are very humble well-wishers. When the Pandavas, the news came that the Pandavas died in Lakshagara, they're mourning. Oh, so sad, poor Pandavas, they died. But they were the ones who plotted it. So externally and internally, no same behavior. Krishna knows everything. Lord Ram knows everything. Srila Prabhupada, you know everything. What's in our heart? What's in our actions? What do we mean? What do we intend? So we see here that being attached to uh, service mood, don't be attached to the position. After all, we have a very tiny tenure in this world. Who knows, 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, or even 1 month. Life is so fickle. Lord Ram showing by his example. Oh, mother, what to speak of 14 years? You would have said 14,000 years. We would have happily went. Why you wasted your 2 boons? You could have asked for something nice, better. So this is another story that life will throw lots and lots of challenges. If we see, Mother Sita, it is said that she was such a, saintly personality and such born in the royal kingdom, raised in the royal kingdom, such gentle, sober, and gem of all the qualities. She had not seen any difficulty in her life. What to speak of going to the forest, wearing tree barks, and she was asking every moment as they were walking, traveling, oh, is the forest here? Is the forest has come? Like innocently, because she didn't know what the forest means. But here we see the example of ideal wife. She said when Lord Ram was exiled to the forest, Mother Sita was not supposed to go. Lord Ram didn't say, hey, you must also come with me. Lakshmana also was not supposed to go. But here, Mother Sita and of Lakshmana also, they choose to go because without Lord Ram, Ayodhya is like forest. And with Lord Ram, forest is also Ayodhya. That's what Mother Sita is showing. The example of great, noble, ideal, chaste wife. And Lakshmana is showing the example of great, noble servant. To serve the master going to any extent. Mahavipattau samsare yasmarit madhusudana vipattau tasya sampatti bhavetityaha shankara. There are great calamities in this world. Great calamities. This world is samsara dava, nalali the loka. It's full of dangers. Padam padam yad vipadam. But when we remember, yasmarit madhusudana sampatti, vipatti becomes sampatti. That means obstacles become opportunity. So a devotee must always be optimistic and hopeful that Krishna will arrange the best. Krishna will arrange everything. Don't lose hope. Avashya rakshibe Krishna iti vishwasa. So be optimistic. See the positive side in every aspect. Life will throw a lot of negativity. Life throws a lot of challenges. Circumstances will change. That's the nature of this world. This is called Bhavasagara. Every moment if something is happening. But one who can always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna, to that person, he'll be able to transcend the sorrows and joys. And remain in the Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Na Shojati Na Khanchati platform. It's not easy, but this is what Ramayana is teaching us. This is what, like Pandavas we see, did they not go through so many turmoils? Lakshmana, think about him. 14 years, didn't sleep, didn't eat, continuously serving. Lakshmana was misunderstood. Even Jatayu, he was serving. He all practically gave up his life. Sometimes we feel, oh, devotees misunderstand. Ramayana is a classic example. So many people were misunderstood, right? Bharat was misunderstood that he plotted. He plotted Ram to go to the forest, right? Then Lakshmana was misunderstood, right? Sorry, then Bharat again was misunderstood when Lakshmana thought that he has come to kill Lord Ram, right? When he came to Chitrakoot to take Lord Ram back, he thought he's not happy in the kingdom, he has come to kill Lord Ram here. Mother Sita was also misunderstood, right? Before that, Lakshmana was misunderstood by Mother Sita. When Ravana came, or when this golden deer came and he was calling Ram, Ram, oh sorry, uh, he was making in the voice of Lord Ram, calling Lakshmana, Lakshmana, come, help me, Lakshmana, I need your help. It was Maricha who was making this sound. Mother Sita got scared, and then Lakshmana knew that this tiny demon could not do anything, but she said, go and help. Lakshmana knew that nothing is going to happen, and Mother Sita needs protection. So he didn't go, but then Mother Sita said, well, you have some hidden agenda, right? So he was misunderstood. So like that, we see even Jatayu, who practically gave up his life to protect, fighting with Ravana to protect Sita, and then for a moment, Lakshmana thought that maybe he ate up Mother Sita, right? He killed Mother Sita, the one who was trying to protect. He gave up his life. The story of Bali and Sugriva, classic example of misunderstanding. So we see in this world, misunderstandings may happen, and we'll come to that lesson how to. So Ramayana teaches all sorts of examples. This is lesson number 4. Be positive. Number 5, the desire of Lord is foremost. Bharat didn't want to rule, right? He didn't want to rule. He was not thinking, when will this day come and I'll get to rule? No. But he still did the service for the pleasure of Lord Ram. So here we see that the Guru's Agya or senior's Agya, Lord's Agya, what does Krishna want us to do? It should be given priority. No, what I want to do, what I feel best. Because ultimately, what is the goal of life? Samsiddhim haritoshanam. If Guru and Krishna are not pleased by what we should be doing, then ultimately that life is vyartha. That life is Shrama eva hi kevalam, as per the Srimad Bhagavatam. But in one who pleases Krishna, one who pleases Lord Ram, everything becomes glorious. But sometimes, unfortunately, by the conditioning of Maya, we put our desire as first. Oh, I want this to happen. I want that to happen. My way should be listened. Otherwise, I'll do this. Otherwise, I'll, pack my bag. Otherwise, I'm not going to work with you, right? My way or highway, it's called, right? But that's not what Bharat did. Hey, you're not listening to me, then forget it. Lord Ram wanted Bharat, you go and take care. And Bharat did that as a service. He was waiting. He was waiting for those 14 years every day. Every day he was waiting, counting every day. When will that last day come? He was counting every day. 14 years is a long time, right? Sometimes in 14 days also it may seem too long. but he was counting every day. Not use the facility, but serving the Lord Ram, not attached to the kingdom. Number 6, in the path of bhakti, there is no failure. And that we see from the classic example of Jatayu. In the path of material world, success, the results determine the success of an activity. For example, if someone is giving an exam, let's say SAT exam, CAT exam, GMAT, or whatever GRE exam or IIT exam, they're very bright, they studied a lot, the student or the candidate was deserved almost the top percentile or top rank, but due to some unfortunate circumstances, the person could not, fell badly sick and could not go for the exam. And some exams happen only like once a year. So do you think that they will get credit? Hmm. Oh, you studied very hard. You in mock exam, your score was perfect. In all the preparation, your scores were perfect. Everything was very good, but just you couldn't appear for the exam, so we will still give you good marks or good results. No. But the path of bhakti is totally opposite. Totally opposite in the sense the even if for the external calculations, Jatayu was not able to protect Mother Sita. Jatayu failed externally. He failed because the goal was to protect Mother Sita. Ravana was more powerful. Jatayu was old. His strength was less, and he practically died. And Ravana kidnapped and went away. So external calculations, he failed. As per the materialist calculations, he failed. But as per the spiritual calculations, there cannot be any greater success than what Jatayu got. Because what do we say? What is the goal of life? Ante Narayana Smriti. Antakale cha mameva smaran muktava kalevaram yah priyati samadbhavo nati sanshaya. One who remembers Lord Krishna, Lord Ram at the end of one's life, one will certainly go to the kingdom of God. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tejati anta kalevaram tam tamaiveti konte sada tad bhava bhavita. Whatever state we remember at the end of uh, one's life, we will get that state. So Jatayu got the fortune which even Dashrath Maharaj did not get. Because when Dashrath Maharaj died, there was no one, all his children to give, to do the final rites. No one was there. Ram and Lakshman in the forest, and Bharat and what's the Shatrughna, they were at their uncle's house. So no one was there. That also is a great lesson that sometimes, people feel, oh, I will have, putra who is going to help me and this and that. But these days, I mean, we see practically even Dashrath Maharaj, there's always but in someone's life. In material world, nothing is going to be perfect because material world is a place to, whether even if we are the father of the Supreme Lord, there will always be a but. Dashrath Maharaj had everything, great children, great, wives, everything, kingdom, Dasharatha, like in 10 directions, his chariot could go and he would practically, uh, great ruler, unconquerable, right? Ayodhya, right? Mm. No one could dare to fight Ayodhya. Right? They were so strong. Mm. They were unconquerable. Mm. But there was a but. When he died, in separation of Lord Ram, all his sons were not there to do the final rites. But let's see what happened to Jatayu. When Lord Ram reached there, along with Lakshmana, Lord Ram spoke a few words and then he said, the The kidnapping of mother, the news of my father's death didn't pain me so much. The news of even Sita's kidnapping didn't pain me so much. But today, what I'm pained to see, my dear Jatayu dying in my lap. And when Jatayu gave up his life, he gave up his life in the lap of Lord Ram. So imagine big yogis, big jnanis, everyone. What do we want? We want when we give up life, maybe some devotees should be doing kirtan to help us remember Krishna at the last stage of my life. Krishna, when the last stage comes, you help me to remember you. Let me not remember dharma, artha, right? Let me not remember family or this or that, he said, she said. Let me not remember name, fame, wealth. All these are not real stuff. Let me always remember Krishna. That is my aspiration. But Jatayu, hmm, what could be greater success than, uh, sorry, then he gave up the final rites. Lord Ram did the final rites. And he gave up his body, he took his last breath in the lap of Lord Ram, thinking of Lord Ram. That is Jatayu. This beautiful lesson that lust and greed are never satiated. Bhagavad Gita mentions three vidham narakasya dvam dvaram nashnam atmanah kama krodhas tatha lobhas tatsmadeta trayam tajayet. There are three gates or doors to hell. नाशनम आत्मना, आत्मा का नाश कर देते हैं. काम क्रोधस तथा लोभस, काम क्रोध और लोभ, lust, anger and greed. Now it could be for physical things or objects or people, opposite sex, or some object, new gadget, new stuff, or it could be position, pride, followers, right? So it could be gross, subtle, but as we know, Ravana was powerful. Ravana had multiple beautiful queens and servants, but lust, greed is never satiated. The more, it's like putting fuel in the fire and thinking the fire will go. It's never going to go. It's only going to increase. It's only going to burn further and burn the consciousness. Na atma nasha. Atma ka nash. Atma ka nash in a sense, Atma is never destroyed, but the point is, it is self-ruination. It will ruin the self. It makes us blind to see the good in others, and it causes ruination. Hanuman, I mean, we can have multiple sessions on Hanuman, but the one which is here is his eagerness and tireless devotional service. So much enthusiasm, so much determination. For the pleasure of Lord Ram, he can grow bigger than the biggest and smaller than the smallest. Lord Hanuman, the entire Sundar Kand is so beautiful. That's why it's called Sundar Kand, the journey of Hanuman. And Hanuman, is one of the topmost servants. So many wonderful pastimes. At the same time, so simple and innocent as well. This famous story, one time Mata Sita was putting sindoor in her uh, hair partition. And Hanuman asked, Mother, what are you doing? Very innocently. And she said, well, this pleases Lord Ram. This red dot, this red sindoor pleases Lord Ram. And out of great innocence, he covered his whole body with that sindoor. And till date, many temples you go, Hanuman Mandir, people go and put orange or red sindoor on the body of Lord Ram. If little pleases Lord so much, I'll do I'll cover my whole body with sindoor. This is the innocence also. The devotee is sincere, intelligent, tireless in service, very, very enthusiastic, but at the same time, he does not lose the simplicity. Hanumanji is showing this. Let's move to number 9. This is the connection when Lord Ram was told, go to forest, right? And people were going to the forest. People were following him, basically. Lord Ram was going on the chariot, and everyone was following him because a devotee, how can, people said, hey, we don't want to live in this Ayodhya. Like the gopis, pretty much you can say the gopis when Akrura was Akrura was taking Krishna and Balram. The gopis were trying to stop. So pretty much you can say similar incident is happening here. All the Ayodhya Vasis, they cannot bear the sight of their life, their everything going from there for 14 years. They did not allow this to happen. We cannot allow this to happen. So they were also running behind, and the people were following. Lord Ram couldn't see that how can I break their heart. So one night they kind of all slept, and in the odd hours of midnight, Lord Ram told Sumantra, get up, let's go. And Lord Ram told Sumantra to go in a pattern so that no one can able to make that in which direction Lord Ram went, right? Because the chariot is going to leave marks, right? So try to go in a pattern where no one can understand where in which direction the chariot went. So let's say they were here, and if the straight path they take, it'll make it easy because the marks are here. But if you go here and then come back and then go here, maybe this, and make it a complex thing, then it will become, very hard for them to understand where this is a chariot. Like, where did they really go? They went this side, or maybe this side, or maybe this direction, or here. It'll become very complex. Why Lord Ram did that? Because he didn't want his people, their heart, to pain their heart. Because Lord says, Sadhavo hridayam mayam, sadhunam hridayam tavaham, mad anyatti na jati na ham tebhyo managapi. I live in the heart of my devotees, and my devotees live in my heart. I know nothing but them, and they know nothing but me. That's one lesson. The other lesson is also we see, जो जागत है सो पावत है. One who's sleeping, जो करेगा ज्यादा आराम, उसको नहीं मिलेंगे राम. Right? Morning time, या निशा सर्वभूतानाम तस्याम जागृति संयमी. Agar in the Brahma Muhurta hours, if you choose Aram over Lord Ram, then we'll miss the opportunity. The Brahma Muhurta hours are not for doing Aram. They are meant for doing chanting of Lord Ram. So one should try one's best to get up early. Don't miss on the opportunity to chant the holy names, to read the holy scriptures, to do the Mangala Aarti, to remember Krishna, to remember Lord Ram. remember Guru. And we see they were sleeping and they were lamenting, hi, hi, hi. We slept whole night and we missed. So fallen, so unfortunate we are. It's another beautiful lesson. Further, we covered that. Ram or Aram, the test of a seeker. Here we see, at Chitrakoot, the love of the brothers. Till date, if you have been to Chitrakoot, I was fortunate. I went to this holy place and I was working for maybe in 2012 or 13, at least 10 years back, around 12 or 13, 2012 or 13, while I was in India. I went to this holy place. At that time, what memories I have, this place is still not very covered with material influence. Very, very simple in mode of goodness. You can go to Sphatik Shila. You can go to where Lord Ram, spent significant time here. You can see the Bharat Milap. You can see the Kamagiri Parvat, which is like the Govardhan in Vrindavan, and do parikrama also. It takes about 2-3 hours. Beautiful Parvat, which is compared to Govardhan in Mathura. So very, very wonderful, sweet pastimes happened, and one of the very topmost is the place where the stones also melted. Mm. The love of Bharat and the love of Bharat towards Lord Ram and Ram's love towards Bharat is exemplary. Mm. This is how real brotherhood, whether it's physical brother or God brother, God sister, in Prabhupada's family, the mood should be to love, to cooperate, to serve each other. Mm. This is what Prabhupada said. Your love for me can be shown by how you cooperate with each other. This is real brotherhood. So we are all children of the same Father, Krishna, Bija, Prada, Pita. But if we cannot cooperate, if we cannot work together, if we cannot, show our dear Father, Srila Prabhupada, and grandfather, then this was not going to please them, no matter how much we chant, how much other services we may do. But here we see even the stones melted, and the footprints are still there. There was a lot of misunderstanding. There was a lot of stress. There was a lot of confusion going on. But there's always room to work it out, and that's what the love of the brothers. Hmm. So this story brings us to, okay, there are a lot many stories. How are we doing with the time? It's almost 9 p.m. We have quite a few more stories. Maybe I'll cover the last one and then we'll take some thoughts and comments also. When Lord Ram was walking in the forest, Lakshmana used to walk ahead so that he could clear all the thorns and pebbles, the sharp thorns and pebbles. He would face it himself so that my master does not get any thorn, any sharp stones and stuff. But there would be instances that Mother Sita and Lord Ram, like let's say Lakshmana has gone to the forest to fetch some wood for cooking or doing other stuff. Lord Ram and Sita would spend private moments, and at that time, sometimes Lord Ram would walk further or ahead, and thorns will prick. And they would come back, and Mother Sita, with her soft hand, trying to massage Lord Ram's feet and trying to pull out the thorns. And and she couldn't imagine. She said, "When if I touch Lord Ram's feet, they get reddish, like they're so soft." So her heart was paining to see the thorns there. Lord Ram's lotus feet are so soft. So he told not to take out those thorns. And she was surprised. Why, my master? Why? Why are you asking not? She inquired, and Lord Ram said, if anyone takes my shelter, I will not reject them. I will never reject. Sri Ramanujacharya gives a beautiful purport to this. The glories of Guru or the glories of the Supreme Lord, that yes, they are not going to reject even a thorn. But we have a choice to either become a thorn or become a flower. We put flowers also at the lotus feet of the Lord, right? Soft, fragrant flowers. So it's a choice. Do I want to become a thorn to my Guru? Krishna becomes a cause of pain or burden, stress, or become a cause of giving them comfort, relief, taking off their burden from their shoulders. It's a choice. Should be flower like devotees. Spread the fragrance, spread the softness, the beauty, the joy of Krishna consciousness, the compassion, the care, and not be a thorn to our superiors, thorn to our teachers, thorn to the Guru Krishna. They are so kind and noble that they'll tolerate. But a disciple, a sincere sadhaka should never. Lord Ram told, as soon as Vibhishana came, Vibhishana declared, or Lord Ram declared, O Lankesh, unka Raj tilak kar diya. He coronated him as the king of Lanka. And people are asking, well, hey, you give him Lanka. What about if Ravana comes and takes your shelter? You said you are not going to reject anyone. Sakrideva prapannaya tavasmi iti yachate. अभयम सर्वभूतेभ्यो ददाति एतद् व्रतम मम. एक बार कृष्ण तुम्हारे होने यदि बोले, एक बार माया बंद होते कृष्ण तारे करो पार. एक बार कोई बोल दी, once सकृत एव, even once, what? सकृदेव तब अस्मि, हे भगवान मैं आपका, I am yours from the heart. Krishna, Lord Ram accepts and gives abhayam, fearlessness. It is my solemn vow. So now people are asking, hey, if Ravana comes, will you forgive him? Absolutely. Now then you have told Vibhishana as the Lanka ka king, and then what kingdom will get Ravana will get? He said, my brother Bharat will not, I know his heart. He will not have any questions or doubt if I say we are going to give this kingdom to Ravana. Okay, so you're going to give the Ayodhya, but what about then Bharat? He said, devotees, Mahabhagavat like Bharat and Hanuman, they rule the kingdom or the city of my heart. They're always Sadhava Hridayam Mayam Sad. They rule my heart. I'm sold to my devotees. Tulasi dalamatrena jalasya chulokena vikrinete swam atmanam varada bhavashobhane. I'm sold out servant to my devotees. Krishna is saying. Devotee says, I am sold out to my Guru, my Supreme Lord. So this is the beautiful aspect. Once, this is the, if someone says, I am yours, Lord Ram accepts. So there are many, countless lessons, but we reflected on some. Let's pray so we can also serve the lotus feet of Sri Ramachandra, Mother Sita, Sri Lakshmana, with enthusiasm, with dedication, with love, with gratitude, with service attitude, causing a source or becoming a source of great joy and happiness, not becoming a thorn to Lord Ram or the Guru Varga, becoming a source of great joy, great happiness. That will certainly please Lord Ram. That will certainly please all the Guru Parampara. So with that, I'd like to pause on this auspicious occasion of Sri Ram Navami. I'm very grateful to all of you for your patient hearing and giving me a chance to share some of these lessons and stories for my own purification so that I can sincerely apply and imbibe these lessons and teachings in my life. And I seek your prayers and blessings. Happy Lord, happy Sri Ram Navami. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
If anyone has
Hare Krishna.
any reflections, anything struck you, anything you want to share, any comment, reflection, or question. Okay. Ansh has a comment. Yes, Ansh.
Babuji, I made a picture. Can I share it?
Oh, yeah, that'll be wonderful. Please.
Like I made it like online on my computer.
Okay, so you want to share a screen or how will you share?
Yeah, I think I can share screen.
Okay, let's have a look.
So this is either Ravana or any of the demons that got shot by an arrow.
Wow. Who is shooting the arrow?
Lakshman.
Lakshman? Right. Wonderful. So you're killing the demons by arrows, huh?
Yes.
Very nice. Thank you. You made it just now in this?
I made it right before the conference call.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. You're using your skills in the service of Lord Ram, Lord Krishna. This is very thoughtful. So what is the weapon for this age? How will we kill the Ravana within?
Holy name. The holy name.
Yes, beautiful. When we chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, this Ravana, this Kumbhakarna, this all the anarthas are there. Lust, anger, greed will be destroyed by the weapon or the arrows of the holy name. Thank you, Hansh Prabhu. Okay, so we will pause here and continue tomorrow. Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai, Shri Sitaram
Jai.
Lakshmana Bhagavan ki jai,
Jai.
Shri Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai,
Jai.
Jai.
Jai ki jai,
Jai.
Vanshakatalubhyascha Kripasindubhya eva cha, Pattanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji.
Dandavat
Thank you,
Pranam.
Prabhuji.
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram.